World Series Baseball on Mad Dog 2001 channel will be coming very shortly. I'm Dan Stevens, so Peter O'Keefe by my side, and Peter, tell us what we have in store tonight. Well, we have ourselves World Series Baseball 2017, Dan, and it is Game 4 of the World Series, where the Cardinals are looking to wrap things up here tonight, and the Tigers are looking to at least force a Game 5. The starting pitcher for the Cardinals will be Kennedy Dahman, and for the Tigers will be the Game 1 loser, David Price, as they force him back on short rest. But he only pitched 4 1/3 inning, and tonight he's going to try to reshaping things here in game number 4. Well, it's going to be a great game, and we'll have to send it over to the commentator team as Dude will take it from here, I guess. I don't know, he doesn't have a name today. Well, that's right, we got ourselves a good pitching matchup here between Kennedy Dahman and David Price, and in my opinion, I think this should be a pretty good game. As you take, David Price has 2 postseason wins. His first loss came in game number 1, and we saw Kennedy Dahman close out game number 5 of the NLCS, where he pitched 7 2/3 of great baseball against the Los Angeles Dodgers, and now is being asked to do so here yet again in St. Louis once again against none other than Detroit. Look at Dahman's numbers. He's 1-0 with a 7.2 innings pitched, no ERA. He only gave up 4 hits in game number 5. He walked 2 and struck out 7. But they liked what they saw from him, and they decided that, well, we're going to move him ahead of Marco Estrada and have him pitch tonight. The lineup, as you see, George Springer getting the start out in right field, and that's the only change from yesterday's lineup. And here we go, as Rico Guerrero will step in, hitting 200 in this World Series. And the first pitch by Dahman is a fly ball lifted to left. Braun under it makes the catch. Ooh. And that's going to bring up Cespedes, who is also hitting 200 in this World Series. The pitch by Dahman. There's a fly ball that's going to drop in for a base hit. Springer fires that back into the infield. So it'll be 1 on. 1 on, 1 out. And the batter will be Miguel Cabrera. This is a tough assignment by Dahman. His second career postseason start. He'll put a changeup in the dirt. We'll do it again. Fly ball lifted to right. Springer under it. Makes the catch for out number 2, as the runner will have to go back to first. And that's going to bring up Felix Chavez, who did have 4 hits in this World Series. And riding a little bit of a hot streak, and we'll see if he can get right this game, I guess. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball. Dahman over to first, and that will end the inning. So we go to the bottom of the first, still no score. And let's take a look at the lineup brought to you by New Era Cap. As Braun back at the top of the lineup, Peralta got moved to hit second, Trout, Tulowitzki, Knapp, Arenado, Springer, Rosario, and Dahman rounding out the order, as they'll face David Price, who is the Game 1 loser. Did not have a very good start in that first game, and was lifted after giving up 5 runs in 4 1/3. But didn't throw that many pitches, so he should be good to start this game. And here's Ryan Braun to lead us off, hitting .462 in this World Series. And if it wasn't for Troy Tulowitzki, he'd probably be the favorite for the World Series MVP. Here's the pitch. And there's a fly ball, and that's caught by the second baseman, diving for the play. 1 away. Well, keys of the game for the Tigers is they need to get into the third inning with either a lead or at least the game tied. Too often in this series, the Cardinals have been able to fire back. We saw yesterday the Tigers actually get a lead, and the Cardinals took it right back the very next inning. There's a fly ball into left, easily playable for Cespedes as he'll make the catch for out number 2. And that'll bring up Mike Trout. Trout, who is struggling in this World Series, only 2 hits. Here's the pitch by Price. That drops low for a ball. Here's the 1-0, the pitch. In there for strike 1. We saw this game start off pretty quick as the first inning went by so quickly that if you just joined, you missed it. Here's the pitch. And Trout chases that one out of the zone. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and the side is retired. The Cardinals go 1-2-3. And we're going to the top half of the second. Still no score. That'll bring up Dexter Fowler. Has 4 hits in this series. And the pitch by Dahman is in there for a strike. Rosario getting the call behind the plate. Who's caught every game in this World Series. Here's the 1-1. And that's a fly ball foul. The 1-2 as Dahman works quickly. And he'll ground that one foul. Here's the 1-2. Another one foul. We'll do it again. Here's the 1-2. And he'll foul off another one. Here's the windup and the pitch. That one's low for ball 2. Here's the 2-2. Inside, ball 3. And the count is now full. Here's the full count pitch. In the dirt, ball 4. And Fowler draws a leadoff walk. And that'll bring up Ian Kinsler. Kinsler hitting .333. And here's the pitch. That's in there for a strike. It has been confirmed that if the Tigers were to win this game, Marco Estrada will start tomorrow. Ground ball foul. The Tigers have not announced their starter yet. I would highly doubt it's Anibal Sanchez. That one goes foul. Here's the 1-2. And he chases that one out of the zone. Strike 3. One gone. Good pitch by Dahman as you see him have pretty good command of that slider. And Kinsler just had no chance. Tried to bring his swing back. Here's Alex Avila as he'll step in. 1 hit in this postseason. The pitch. That one's in there for a strike. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. And we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off again. The 0-2. Inside, ball 1. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. 2 gone. As you take a look at the postseason bracket, the Cardinals had to go through Milwaukee and Los Angeles to get here, where the Tigers went through last year's AL champs, the Cleveland Indians, and the Seattle Mariners. Here's Cast-Eye. Can't even try that one. Here's the pitch, and that's in there for a strike. I think his name is Castellanos. Here's the pitch, and that one's ball. The 1-1. Low for ball 2, and the 2-1's on its way. Fouled it back, and now the payoff pitch is on its way. Ground ball, too low, picks it up, fires across the diamond, and that'll end the inning. So the Tigers get a guy on base, but to no avail. We'll go to the bottom half of the second. Tulo, Knapp, and Arenado when we come back. And here's Troy Tulowitzki, who's had a tremendous World Series. 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, hitting over 400, has 6 World Series hits. And here's the pitch by Price. And that one's low. The 1-0. Fouled off. Here's the 1-1. And that's a fly ball. That one's deep. Plenty in distance, but it's foul. Tulo has been showing off the power, and he's been a postseason bat. Here's the pitch. And he'll swing and miss at that one. One gone. And that'll bring up Justin Knapp, who's hitting .308 in this World Series. Here's the pitch. That one's low for a ball. David Price, he needs to get through these three. Needs to get through the lineup the first time without allowing a run. If he does that, If he does that, I think he'll have a good chance to win this ball game.
Cheese pizza with dick toppings.
Cheese pizza with dick toppings. Interesting. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, and this one's deep, but it's going foul. Here's the 1-2. Hilt that one foul. And we'll do it again. The 1-2 on its way. Inside ball 2. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball right to the shortstop Guerrero as he'll throw on to first for an easy out number 2. And that'll bring up Nolan Arenado. Nolan's had a good World Series, having 4 hits. Overall postseason, though, not so great. Here's the pitch. That one's up high, ball 1. The pitch by Price. Ground ball through the gap for a base hit. So the Cardinals get into the hit column. And now there's a runner at first with 2 away. And the batter is going to be George Springer. Springer, who has 6 at-bats in this World Series, does have a hit. And he starts against left-handers. Here's the pitch. And that one's low for a ball. He hit a home run back in game number 1 in Detroit. And man, was it a bomb. Right over the left field fences. The pitch. And there's a fly ball just exactly as advertised as he hits a 2-run shot and the Cardinals lead 2-0. A 2-run homer by George Springer, his 2nd home run of the World Series, and his 4th home run of the postseason. An absolute moonshot. Well, the limited at-bats that he gets, he is showing the Cardinals why he should be brought in to compete for right field next year. With RC on the roster and Dahman already on the roster for next season, George Springer would love to heave atop both of those guys and say, yeah, pay me a lot, and I'll do this for you. Here's Rosario as he'll step in. 2-0 St. Louis. The pitch. And that one's outside. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball, and that's going to drop for a base hit. Cardinals back-to-back hits. So 3 consecutive hits given up by David Price. And the batter will be Dahman. The pitching coach comes out to calm down David Price, just letting him know that this is the pitcher. The pitcher's up. Let's get him out and get out of the inning. Well, that's what I would be telling him, Bob. Who are you? Here's Dahman. The pitch by Price. Dahman chases that one out of the zone. 1-0. And I think being a pitcher, you have to be very patient as a hitter. Fly ball, and that one's going to hit the seats. You don't want to be swinging at pitches out of the zone because maybe the pitcher lost control, and you'd gladly take that walk to send it back to the top of the order. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Dahman will foul that one back. And here's the 0-2 pitch. Dahman puts it on the ground, and Guerrero makes a great play to get him out as he tosses it to second base. But the damage has been done off this big bomb by George Springer. We've played 2 St. Louis leads, 2-0. And David Price is set to lead us off. And Dahman wastes no time in going right after him. Fly ball into right field. Springer under it. Makes the catch for out number 1. And that'll bring up Rico Guerrero. This game has been brought to you by Mad Dog Productions, home of Mad Dog 2001 and the Pinfall Wrap-Up and Batcast. Batcast will be broadcasted tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. Central Time, where the crew will be breaking down episodes of Batman the Animated Series. So stay tuned for that. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and that one's high for ball 3. Here's the 3-1. And that's a ground ball foul. The 3-2 pitch. Ground ball foul again. The 3-2 pitch. And he walked him. So he walks Guerrero. That's the second walk given up by Dahman. And the batter will be Cespedes. The pitch. Rosario guns him down for out number 2. Dahman saw it coming. As you saw, he does the slide step. Rosario was ready as he fires a strike to second, and Peralta makes the tag. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and that one's low. So still some control issues from Dahman. The 2-0, That one misses for ball 3. And Dahman's in trouble for surrendering his third walk. And that's a strike on the inside part of the play. 9 strikeouts and 4 walks in this postseason, as he'll foul that one and it's going to be a full count. Here's the full count pitch, and that's in the dirt, ball 4. As Cespedes draws the 2-out walk? The 2-out walk. Here's Miguel Cabrera, and the pitch. That's going to be a base hit, easy. That was easy picking for Miguel Cabrera as he just shoots that one to right. Runners at first and second. And now that stolen base looks huge. That failed, and there's a fly ball into left. Braun makes the catch and the inning's over. So the Tigers put on 3 runners. 1 gets caught stealing. 1 hit. And no errors. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Cardinals lead 2-0. Here is Ryan Braun to lead off the top half of the 3rd. And here's the pitch. There's a fly ball on the right. That should be played easy. I think that's Chavez out there and right. And there's out number 1. We see the replay. He gets him out, just out in front. Chavez knew exactly where that ball was going, so he got himself into position. And here's Peralta. The pitch. Swung on and hit foul. Peralta comes into this postseason game with 7 RBIs. The pitch. That one's in the dirt, ball 1. The 1-1 pitch to Peralta. That one's outside. The pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Some good news from Mad Dog Productions. We will now be carrying the entire 2018 MLB The Show season. In its entirety. Sorry. What that means is all 162 games will be broadcasted if online is available. Blackout restrictions do apply. That's the term for in case there's no internet available. And commentary won't be on all games, but as many as the producers can allow, I guess. The pitch. As Trout fires that one into center field, and the Cardinals got another base runner on. A 2-out base knock by Mike Trout. And here's Big Troy. He'll step in. Here's the windup and the pitch. And Troy Tulowitzki hits this one into center. And that will be caught. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Cardinals still lead 2-0. Here's Dexter Fowler to lead us off. Here's the windup and the pitch by Kennedy Dahman, and that one's low for a ball. Dahman is the 2017 Rookie of the Year. And the Cardinals did a pretty good job of protecting him by not letting him pitch much in the month of September, so he'd be okay to pitch here in October. Limiting his innings. Next year, General Manager John Mozeliak and Manager Mike Matheny said that, well, he won't be on any restrictions next season. So expect a 200 inning season out of Dahman next year. Here's the 3-2. There's a ground ball foul. And Knapp looks a little stiff as they're going to have to bring in a guy to play first base. And that's going to be no-brainer there as Andrew Caracci will come in to play first. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And Fowler down on strikes. Dahman pumping some gas here today, up to 97 on the gun. Here is Ian Kinsler. And here's the pitch. Cardinals got not a whole lot of questions to make, or decisions to make in the offseason. Their biggest one is what happens with Chris Sale. Do they re-sign Chris Sale and go with the same rotation that they had from last year? With the subtraction of Marco Estrada, they will get Jason Hamill back. So they already have 4 starters under contract for 2017 that started games in 2018 that they have in 2017. Or do they re-sign Chris Sale and bring back the whole team? Dahman makes quick work of the visiting 9, and we go to the bottom half of the 4th. Cardinals still lead 2-0. Well, here's Andrew Caracci as he'll step in and make his first at-bat. He went 0 for 4 in game number 1, as he also plays against lefties with a DH. The pitch, that one's inside. Well, a chance. He's a really good hitter at home, as he hits a fly ball to right, playable by Chavez as he'll make the catch, and Caracci's now 0 for 5 in this World Series. Here's Nolan Arenado as he'll step in. That's another question. Caracci, where does he go next year? Well, I don't think the Cardinals will bring him back because he's going to be... He clearly had a good enough year where he could start somewhere else. He'll be 29 years of age. And the Cardinals just don't have a spot for him to play every day. If everybody's healthy, I would imagine Matt Carpenter will be back. And there's a fly ball, and that's going to be over the head of Chavez. So Nolan Arenado will have himself a double. A one-out double. And the batter will be, who else? George Springer, who hit a 2-run shot last time he was up. Springer steps in. Here's the pitch by Price, and that one's in the dirt. Well, these are my predictions. I think Springer becomes a free agent. I think Johnny Peralta becomes a free agent or he retires. The pitch, swung on and missed. I think Peralta becomes a free agent. I think Caracci becomes a free agent. So what the Cardinals are going to be doing is redoing their bench. Here's a fly ball into right. That one is playable. And the catch is made. Caracci's way to third. The throw not in time. Sorry, Arenado on his way to third. And there'll be a runner at third with 2 gone. And the batter will be Rosario. Here's Rosario, steps in. The pitch. Up high, ball 1. Arenado gets his lead, the pitch, and Rosario hits that one foul. Well, I would imagine that Rosario will start every day at catcher next year, having the good year that he had. And then Marcus Van Buren will be the catcher in 2019. Pending injuries, of course. Here's the pitch. Ground ball foul. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and the inning's over. So we've played 4 here in St. Louis. The Cardinals still lead 2-0. And that'll bring up Nick Castellanos as he'll step in. He had a ground out last time. Dahmen's 61st pitch of the game. There's a ground ball. Peralta picks it up. Throws on to first. 1 gone. As you see his balls to strike ratio, it's 2-1. You like to have it 3-1. Is usually your goal. Here's the pitch to Price. That one drops in for a strike. 1-0. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 called. And here's the 0-2 pitch to Price. He struck him out on 3 straight pitches. 2 gone. That'll bring up Rico Guerrero. He's 0 for 1. He walked back in the 3rd inning and then was erased by a great throw by Rosario. Here's the pitch. That one's low for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. And that drops in for a strike. So in this inning, he's only thrown 1 ball. So the 1-1, that's a foul ball, and we'll do it again. The 1-2 pitch to Guerrero. Swung on and missed, and Guerrero's down on strikes. So a great inning of work by Dahmen, as we'll go to the bottom half of the 5th. Still Cardinals lead 2-0. And here's Dahmen to lead off the 5th. Well, manager Mike Matheny said he loved the kid's poise in closing out the NLCS, which he felt confident enough to give him the task to close out the World Series, which also makes him the youngest player in Major League Baseball. He made history back on Thursday, being the youngest player ever to start a World Series game at 18 years of age. And now he becomes the youngest player in Major League Baseball history to start 2 games of a World Series. Or 2 games of a World... sorry. None of that was true, what I just said. That was fed to me wrong. Kenny Dahmen tonight is making history, being the youngest pitcher in Major League Baseball history to start a World Series game. Here's the pitch to Braun. That one's up high for a ball. So yeah, I apologize for that. Here's the 1-0. That one's outside for a ball. Here's the 2-0. Swung on and missed. The 2-1 on its way. Outside for a ball. We'll do it again. Here's the 3-1. The pitch. Swung on and fouled. The 3-2 pitch. Full count. Here's the pitch. Foul back again. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Fly ball. Foul. Three-two pitch. Fouled again. And Braun is really making David Price work. The 9th pitch of the at-bat, it's on its way. Full count. Swung on, and that is lined out to the first baseman, Cabrera. And there's 2 away. And here's Johnny Peralta. He's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. There's a fly ball into right. Playable for Chavez as he'll make the catch, and the inning is over. So the Cardinals go 1-2-3. We go to the 6th inning. Cardinals lead 2-0. And we're back as Cespedes will lead off the top half of the 6th inning. Dahman has been attacking the lower part of the strike zone. That one, he hung a little bit, but Cespedes just missed it as Rosario will make the catch. 1 out. You take a look at his pitch selection here. Most 62% of the time he throws a fastball, and he mixes in that slider and change. Rarely throws that two-seam fastball. The windup in the pitch, and the two-seam fastball is outside. That's the 5th time he's thrown that pitch today. There's a fastball in there for a strike. The 1-1. Trying to jam him inside, but Cabrera just watches that pitch sail right by, and here's the 2-1. Changeup drops in for a strike, and the count is now 2-2 to Miguel Cabrera. The pitch by Dahman. Ground ball foul. The 2-2 pitch. That one is in there for strike 3 called. Great slider by Dahman to get the punch out. And here's Felix Chavez. Here's the pitch to Chavez. And that one's inside for a ball. Here's the 1-0. That one's in there for a strike. The 1-1 pitch to Chavez. Base hit up the middle. And that's the Tigers' 3rd hit of the night. And that brings up Dexter Fowler. The pitch. In there for a strike. 0-1. Strike 2 called. Quick fastball is what they call it, where he opens up with a fastball and ends with a fastball. And you're quickly down 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fly ball foul. We'll do it again. Pitch number 83 on its way. 83! And that one drops in for a ball. And the 2-2 quickly on its way. And he jammed him. Rosario makes the catch, and the inning's over. So the Tigers get a hit, no runs, as we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Cardinals still lead 2-0. And here's Mike Trout, as he'll step in. With that out, the Cardinals are now 9 outs away from winning their 12th championship. Sorry, their 13th championship. Here's the pitch to Trout. And there's a ground ball foul. Mike Trout back-to-back MVPs. And the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. That'll bring up Troy Tulowitzki. I will say that David Price's performance in this game succeeds anything he did in game number 1. That's a ball low. I feel like his command is significantly better. The pitch. Ground ball to the second baseman. Gloves it and throws him out. Here's Caracci taking his 2nd at-bat of the game and his 6th at-bat of the World Series. The pitch. Inside for a ball. 1-0. Here's the pitch to Caracci. That's inside. The 2-0 pitch. Swung on and fouled. 2-0 to 2-1. Here's the windup and the pitch. And that one is hit right to the third baseman, Castellanos, as he'll throw on to Cabrera to end the inning. And we've played 6 innings so far of game number 4, Elimination Day, as we go to the top of the 7th. Cardinals lead 2-0. Dahman 7 punch-outs in this game also. He did that in Game 5 of the NLCS. And he's going to stay in there and pitch this 7th inning. Here's pitch number 85. And that's in there for a strike. Here's the windup and the pitch. And that one's grounded foul. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that's going to be a base hit. Good fielding by Trout to only be making a base hit. Here's Alex Avila. As we see Sam Freeman and Luke Gregerson getting warm. The pitch. Fly ball, that's going to drop in for a base hit. And it'll be runners at first and second. Nobody out. And the batter is going to be Nick Castellanos. As he'll step in. They're going to leave Dahman in. As he steps off the rubber. And now Derek Lilliquist will go out there and try to calm him down a bit. He knows what he's got to do. He's got to get 3 outs. He knows his time's almost done. And he's acted like a professional all season. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, double play ball. There's 1 and 2, as it's a 5-4-3 double play. Runner at third, 2 outs. Batter will be David Price. I would imagine they do a pinch hitter. And the pinch hitter will be Victor Martinez. So the left-handed Victor Martinez steps in. Switch hitter, Victor Martinez steps in. Here's the pitch by Dahman. Fastball right down the middle, and he just missed it as it hit foul. Here's the pitch. And the count's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball foul, and it's now 1 and 2. The 1-2. He struck him out, and the inning's over. So Dahman pitches out of a jam. And it's time for the 7th inning stretch, as we'll go to the bottom half of the 7th. Cardinals lead 2-0. Jonathan Papelbon will come in and pitch the bottom half of the 7th. And he'll face off against Nolan Arenado, George Springer, and Willen Rosario. Here's the pitch to Nolan. Swung on and missed. Just swung over the top of that slider. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Another good slider. Here's the 0-2. And that's going to be a base hit to center. And Fowler can't get to it, and that's going to get all the way to the wall. Nolan will just stop at second. But wow, a missed play by Dexter Fowler. And Nolan's now sitting at second when he probably should be only standing at first base. It was a routine base hit, and for whatever reason, Fowler tried to backhand it and just couldn't get to it. Here's George Springer. He'll step in. And here's the pitch to Springer. Fastball outside, ball one. Springer steps in. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled. One and one to Springer. Here's the pitch. And that's a fly ball into center. This one has a chance, and it is gone. A two-run shot by George Springer, and the Cardinals lead 4-0. So Springer, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, and 6 RBIs in this World Series, and 3 home runs. And his 5th home run of the postseason. So Springer turned it on in October. Look at this. A pitch just right down Broadway. As you saw, Springer scoops it, and this ball just travels to left center field, or right center field, and it is just never stopped. The new pitcher will be Al Albuquerque, and he'll be dealing to Willen Rosario. 4-0 St. Louis is our score. Here's the pitch. Rosario lifts one into left. Playable for Cespedes. He'll make the catch. 1 away. And the batter will be Kennedy Dom, and I think they'll do a pinch hitter. Yes, they will, so that will spell the end for Dahman, as Oswaldo Arcia will come in and pinch hit. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled. Here's the pitch. Arcia punches that one into left. Cespedes makes the catch, and that's the second out. And that'll bring up Ryan Braun, 0 for 3 in tonight's game. This bullpen has been in trouble this whole postseason. Well, there was one game where you saw Tom Gorzolani come in Game 1 and Game 2 and shut down the door. But other than that, Game 3, the bullpen just got lit up. Game number 1, the bullpen got lit up after Gorzolani left. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's going to be outside, ball 1. And the count's going to be 1-2 to Ryan Braun. Here's the 1-2 pitch. There's a fly ball. That's going to drop for a base hit and get down for extra bases. And Braun's going to have himself a 2-out double. That's going to bring up Johnny Peralta now. Peralta also is 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. There's a ground ball. That will not squeak through as Guerrero makes a fantastic play to end the inning. But the damage was done off this big home run by George Springer. As we have played 7. We go to the top half of the 8th. The Cardinals lead 4-0. Sam Freeman will come in and pitch the 8th inning. As you've seen what he's done in this postseason, yikes. You feel for Detroit, knowing that you're facing this flame-throwing left-hander, and then right after that, you're going to have Trevor Rosenthal come in and pitch with I would imagine, a sizable lead. Guerrero down on strikes. Here's Cespedes. The pitch. That's in there for a strike. Cespedes has historically not hit left-handed pitching well, and that's why Sam Freeman's in this game. Sam Freeman, who pitches right-handers well, going up against a right-hander who doesn't hit left-handers good at all. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and that one swung on and missed by Cespedes. He swung over the top, and he's down on strikes, 2-way. And that'll bring up Miguel Cabrera. The pitch to Cabrera. Strike called. Cabrera, on the other hand, hits lefties extremely well. There's a fly ball. Caracci chases into foul territory, will make the catch, and the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Cardinals lead 4-0. It's a really good inning of work by Sam Freeman. Rosenthal getting loose. Here's Trout. And that one's up high. Ball 1. The pitch. That one's a low ball too. Cardinals lead 3-0 in the series. They lead 4-0 in this game. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Cardinals are looking for their second shutout in this World Series. The 2-1 pitch. And there's a fly ball or a ground ball fair. It gets through the hole, and Trout's on first with a single. That'll bring up Troy Tulowitzki. As he'll step in. Trout hanging out at first. Here's the pitch. Fly ball. Chased down by Chavez. And he'll make the catch in foul territory. What a way for him to run there. And that'll bring up Caracci, who's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. Swung on and into the seats goes foul. Here's the 0-1. Sidestepped. Strike called. The pitch is high. Trout looking to steal second. Not even close. Still 2 outs. I don't really get that one as much. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be foul. Or, damn. That'll be a ball. And here's the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball fielded cleanly by Cabrera, and the inning is over. So we go to the top half of the 9th. Tigers need 4 runs, or the Cardinals will be crowned the 2017 World Series champions. Felix Chavez will lead us off, as he's 1 for 3 with a single back in the inning number 6. Freeman will stay in the game and pitch to Chavez. Swung on and missed. Here's the pitch. He hits a fly ball into center. Trout fields it and makes out number 1. Here's Dexter Fowler. Switch hitter, and they'll turn him around. In comes Trevor Rosenthal to finish out the World Series. Would you believe this? Only 2 saves in the postseason. The windup and the pitch. That's in their first strike. Well, they know Rosenthal only really has to get 2 outs. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Fowler. Struck him out. And now the Tigers are going to be down to their last strike, or their last out. Their last out. And it's all on the hands of Ian Kinsler. Here's the windup and the pitch. That one's hit foul. The 0-1. Here's the pitch. That one's foul. The 0-2 pitch. Fouled again. Kinsler down to his last strike. Here's the windup and the pitch. And that's outside. 100 miles an hour. Just missed the zone. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, hit to foul territory. Caracci makes the catch and the Cardinals win the World Series. They win their 13th World Series off the flyout of Ian Kinsler right into Caracci's glove as they're celebrating here at Busch Stadium. Back-to-back World Series champs. They won 122 games during the regular season. They got a little bit of a funk against Milwaukee towards the end of the year. They matched up against them in the first round of the postseason. They swept them, went to Los Angeles, took care of them with ease, and swept the World Series. George Springer excited and has got to be feeling a ton of confidence after having the postseason that he had. Nolan Arenado, same thing. What a year. And there you go. I don't even know who that is. I think that's Alex Dahman holding the trophy. There's your screenshot. Corey Kluber, Alex Dahman, right there in the middle. Player of the game was George Springer. What a year, and tune in next year for 2018. I'm Dan Stevens, saying goodbye until next time.